All right, so here, what I used here, this is my 2000 Honda Accord EX. It's a little project car that I have. I've always wanted to have a project car to work on, and I've got the opportunity to do it now that I have my truck and my girlfriend has her truck. So we're able to have this extra car to work on and be able to do some stuff, take some time little by little and do some stuff on it. So I brought these struts on Amazon. I'll put the link at the bottom. And what they do is they go on the hood, as you can see. And when you put down the hood, the strut compresses and allows you to lower the hood without any problems. These brackets I bought on Amazon also. I'll put the link at the bottom. And these brackets go on the base on the side of the hood, and I'm going to show you how they go in. What drill bits I use, what taps I use to put these brackets on. So hopefully it's understandable, and I'm following along with what I'm saying in this video, so you guys can get an idea of what I'm doing. So the bracket is going to go right around this area. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to line them up. As you can see, I'm going to drill 2 holes there, and then these are the bolts that I'm using. They are 14 quarter 28 bolts. So what you're going to use is, they don't have to be too long. The threads are 28 thread count, so they don't have to be too long. The drill bit itself is going to be a number 3 drill bit. The tap is going to be a quarter 28 tap. So what you're going to do is you're going to drill with the number 3 drill bit, all right? And then you're going to tap it out with the quarter 28 tap. What I had to do with these brackets was drill a hole with the 1/4 inch drill bit to make them big enough so that the bolt will fit in there. As you can see, I already did that one, but I'm going to end up doing all of the holes, drilling them bigger, 1/4 inch, so that they can fit in there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to drill the holes on each side, and then I'm going to tap out the holes so that we can put in the bolts. Now, these nipples that are up here, I bought them on Amazon also, so I'll put the link on there. They actually came with the brackets, so the link that has the brackets on it will have the nipples in them. They come with the brackets and they just screw in. For some reason, Hondas have this hole already there where you can just screw them in. You don't have to drill and tap these holes. You just screw them in, and for some reason it's designed for that. I guess they're designed to put struts in them, so you don't have to drill and tap on that. So once again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drill the holes here so that we can tap it out and get the bolts in there and get the screws in there. So hopefully I can drill this in. All right, that one in kind of smooth, so hopefully I can drill these in pretty smooth, and we can get to tapping and get these brackets up and see how they come out. I want to make sure that I'm going in straight with this hole, because I don't want my screw, when I tap it, I don't want my screw to go in crooked. So I'm going to go to the other side, do the same thing. I'm just kind of eyeballing where I'm doing. I didn't really take any measurements. I just kind of put them there and marked them to where the holes are going to go. So pretty much that's it. You're just drilling with a number 3 drill bit, because remember, you're using a quarter 28 tap with a quarter 28 bolt. Okay, so I mean, if you want to go bigger, you can, but the brackets that I bought, they actually take smaller bolt than what I got. So remember, I had to drill those brackets that I bought and make the hole bigger for the bolts that I was using. So now I'm gonna use, the tap, quarter 28 tap, to tap these holes out with my uh, tap ratchet. So I'm gonna do these for all 4 holes. And you want to make sure that you go in straight while you're tapping, because once again, you don't want your bolts to go in crooked. So you want them to go straight in. Uh, you don't want them to go crooked. All right, so as you can see, it's really not hard, as long as you're using the right drill bit and the right tap. You know, uh, tap it in, screw it in a little bit, then tap it out, then screw it out, in, out. Just kind of go back and forth. Just to kind of clear some of the metal that is getting tapped out. Okay, just remember that. All right, and so I got 2 done already. So I'm gonna go to the other side and do the same thing for the other side. All right, so we're gonna test one of these brackets out and see how they fit with the bolts that I got, and see if everything lines up. So what I'm seeing right now is that I think I drilled uh, too close. The holes are too close together. So the bolts go in perfect. The tap is great. The threads are good. But when you take them out and you try to put the bracket in, the bolts, the holes don't line up. So I can get one hole, one bolt in one hole, but the other hole is offline. It's not lined up. So we're gonna take this bolt out, and I'm gonna try and figure out what I have to do. So fortunately, the bracket that I had has 3 holes. If you can see, it has 3 holes. So as you can see, I can get one bolt in, but the second one is not lining up with the hole that I drilled and tapped. So there's no way that I'm gonna get this lined up. But fortunately for me, the brackets that I bought have a 3rd hole in the middle. And as you can see, I'm trying to line it up, but it's not gonna line up. And I say that now because I'm doing a voiceover, so I already know what happens. But uh, as you can see, I'm trying, and it's not gonna line up. So what I'm gonna end up doing is taking that center hole right there. As you can see, I'm putting the bolt right there. So I'm gonna end up drilling that hole. Remember, all the holes on the bracket have to be a 1/4 inch wide based on the bolts that I'm using. So all the bolts have to be 1/4 inches. As you can see right now, I'm pointing out that they're not lining up. So what I'm going to end up doing is that center hole, I'm going to drill it bigger. I'm going to drill it to a 1/4 inch, and then I'm going to make another hole right there, and I'm going to drill, tap, and that's going to be what I'm going to do. So fortunately for me, those brackets have 3 holes. All right, so that's what I'm going to do now, and we'll go from there. So now I'm back. I ended up getting, as you can see, I drilled the center hole. So now I got the hole in the center, and the forward of that bracket, and I tapped it. I drilled it, I tapped it, and boom. Now that bracket is in all the way. Yeah, I dropped one of the bolts. So yeah, here we go. There it is. All right, picking it up. Here we go. So we're gonna go to the other side. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna drill that middle hole, tap it, and put the bracket in there. Actually, I think I already did it, but I'm tapping it now, and then we're gonna put the bracket in, and we're gonna put that bolt in, and we're gonna be golden. Now, you can use the two outer holes on that bracket if you want to. I messed up because I didn't line them up right. So the reason I ended up having to use the two forward holes on that bracket was because I didn't line up right. And right here, uh, I'm tapping out these two holes, but these are the two outer holes on this side that they're not gonna line up either. So just to let you know ahead of time, they're not gonna line up either. Uh, as you can see, I'm picking up the bracket and I'm gonna put it down. They're not gonna line up either. Um, and I go through this whole thing trying to line them up, and it just doesn't happen. So I'm gonna end up doing the same thing that I did on the other side, um, and drilling that center hole on the bracket. As you can see, I'm looking at it like I'm kind of confused, but uh, I figured it out just like I did the other side. Boom, just drill that one, that middle hole, drill it, tap it, boom, and you'll be good to go. So as you can see, now I got the two brackets in. I got the one on the driver's side, boom. I got the two bolts in. I got the bolts on the passenger side, that's in also. So I drilled those two holes. Remember the forward one and the center one, just because I misaligned. Now I'll get my struts, and what's gonna happen is I'm gonna attach them to the hood on the top. Remember, the top portion is the portion that goes in. So we're gonna connect them there. They just snap right in. All right, and then we're gonna go to the other side, put the other one in also, just snap it right in. All right, then we're just gonna connect them to the bracket, and that same thing, they just snap right into the bracket. All right, so real easy, real easy, nothing hard here. The hardest part is putting the brackets up, drilling and tapping. Boom. Now we snap the other bracket in, and there you go. So now we'll see how this is gonna work out. We'll put the hood down. All right, there you go. It's nice and secure. We're gonna open it up again, and we're gonna test it out, see how it opens. All right, and there it is. Watch that. Watch this. Boom. Look at that. Look at that. So there you go. That's how easy it is to install these struts. The hardest part is getting the brackets in and drilling and tapping. I'm gonna put a link down at the bottom for the struts and the brackets. And like I said, these Honda Accords, they come with the hole on the hood already. The hood already comes with the drilled hole, so all you got to do is put the nipples in. So once again, I'm pointing out that here we're using the quarter 28 taps. We drill with a number 3. Now you can get rid of this thing. This is what I was talking about. Like, a lot of times you're working on your car, this thing is kind of in the way. Now you don't have to worry about that. You just pull this thing out. All right, pull this thing out, and now you can throw that thing away and get it out of the way. So now you can work on your car. Now you don't have to worry about anything holding up your hood. The struts is what holds up your hood. So anyways, if you like this video, subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and hopefully I'll get better in my next videos. And this is my project car. Hopefully I'll be working more on it, and I'll be showing videos of what I'm doing to it. So thank you for watching. Hope you liked it. I'll put a link at the bottom for the struts and the brackets. And that's all I got from Jersey, doing it with the project car. Brackets over here, right side, quarter 28, quarter 28 tap, number 3 drill bit. The nipples, you can buy them. They come with the bracket, and they already come. This hood already comes with the threads where you can drill it right in there. So once again, please hit thumbs up and subscribe. And I guess I will see you on the next run.